Hey team, James Jones here with Megawatt, and do I have a spicy one for you here today. Now, I'm a huge fan of independent inspections for both new and pre-owned RVs to protect your investment and protect risk from liability and breakages and things in the future that may happen outside of your warranty period. Now, I just watched a video here recently from National Indoor RV Center, and I am a huge fan of their content. However, I just watched a video where they talk about third-party inspections, and unfortunately, it's probably about 40% a compliment sandwich, and it's about 60% a bit of a takedown piece. So let's talk about it. Now, the video opens strong. It's their CEO, Brett Davis, talking about inspections. And I want to quote, it says, "Very few people buy a house without an inspection. I would want one if I were purchasing a coach." And he's absolutely right. I agree with him 100% that an inspection is paramount to making sure you're buying a quality product and that you don't set yourself up for a long list of issues coming down the road. He goes on to say that homes get inspected just like used vehicles get inspected. He took a vehicle to his mechanic when he purchased them in the past, and I agree with him 100% there too. Here's where it goes off the rails for me. Just a few minutes later, he says, and I quote, "On a new coach, I personally wouldn't bother getting an inspection. You've got a 1-year factory warranty." What? Now, just a minute ago, you said that buying a home, homes get inspected and used vehicles get inspected. But now you're saying that a new home and a new RV shouldn't get inspected? By law, new homes are required to be inspected too. Foundation, electrical, plumbing, code, framing, everything else. So you mean to tell me that a used vehicle should be inspected, but something that costs $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $1 million or more that may have traveled as many as 1,900 miles to the dealership before you take a peek at it doesn't need to be inspected? I don't know that that logic makes sense. In my mind, you can't say that an RV is a house when it makes your point, but then say it's a new vehicle when it doesn't make your point. The next part of the video goes off into sort of a wild YouTube conspiracy realm, and I quote, "Third-party inspectors with YouTube channels are just monetizing their content. They're the only winners." Now, YouTube is a tool, and NIRVC uses the YouTube channel as a tool as well to monetize their content. Plenty of professionals use video to educate their buyers. And given that NIRVC also uses YouTube, are they the only ones allowed to profit from their content? If an inspector finds a legitimate problem and posts that content, that's not content framing, that's accountability. The next part of the video is they claim to support independent third-party inspectors. However, they say that they're building a list of approved inspectors and banning other ones from their properties. The challenge that I have with that is that's not independence. That's PR managed oversight. You're saying you support independent inspections as long as you're the one that controls who performs them? Imagine a restaurant saying, "We love food critics, as long as we're the ones that approve their Yelp account first." Finally, almost their entire argument rests on that their pre-delivery inspection is superior to third-party inspections. But let's remember who signs the paycheck in that scenario. Of course your in-house test will pass the smell test. It's your inspection. It's your sale. It's your employees. It's your dealership. In my mind, a third-party inspection is the only layer of unbiased accountability in a 6-figure purchase. It's not about paranoia. It's about protection. So if you're buying a coach used or new, get it inspected, and from somebody you choose and not from somebody who benefits from the sale. Yes, even if the dealership says it's been PDI'd. Yes, even if the leather seats have a bow on them. Let's be smarter than the sales pitch and let's inspect what we expect. I appreciate you watching, and if you're an RV buyer or owner, I'd love to hear your stories about your inspection and the experiences you've had at the dealerships you decided to purchase from. See you guys in the campground.